The American people are sick and tired of the unprecedented corporate greed and illegal union busting that is taking place throughout this country. They are sick and tired of massive income and wealth inequality and the fact that CEOs today of large corporations make 400 times what their workers make. They are sick and tired of unprecedented levels of corporate profits, while at the same time 60% of our people are living paycheck to paycheck. The American people want to know why it is that despite huge advancements in technology and worker productivity, every worker in America today is producing far more than 10, 20, 30 years ago. The average worker in our country today makes about $50 a week less than he or she did 50 years ago after adjusting for inflation. Number of reasons for that reality. The fact is that the federal minimum wage has been stuck at an abysmal, embarrassing $7.25 an hour. Together, we're going to change that. The fact that corporate America has shipped millions of good-paying jobs to countries all over the world where they're exploiting poor people. We need a trade policy that works for all, not just the few. But the most important factor as to why workers are not advancing economically is that trade union membership has gone down by about 50% since 1983. And that is unacceptable, and that has got to change. At a time when unions today are more popular than they have been for decades, we have got to make it easier for workers to exercise their constitutional rights to form a union, not complicated. And most importantly, we have got to make it clear that corporate CEOs, even if they are billionaires who are at the heads of large multinational corporations, you know what? They have got to obey federal law and end their union busting. And that is why we have got to make the PRO Act the law of the land. Under this legislation, we will empower the NLRB to substantially penalize corporations and hold their executives liable for violating labor laws. Under this bill, it will no longer be cheaper for corporations to break the law than to obey the law. We will ban captive audience meetings that are designed to intimidate, coerce, and threaten workers who support the formation of a union. We will prevent corporations from denying a first contract to workers who have successfully voted to form a union through binding arbitration. In America today, it is unacceptable that over half of workers who vote to form a union don't have a union contract a year after their union victory. That will change under the PRO Act. Under this bill, once and for all, we will end the permanent replacement of workers who go on strike. Under this bill, we will restore, rebuild, re-energize, and reinvigorate the trade union movement in America. And if we're going to grow the middle class in this country, that is exactly what we have to do.